Hello, everyone. So beautiful to have you all back here with me again. I am Janine. I am a mindset and success coach, helping professional women to get off the treadmill of life so they can start living a life they love with purpose and passion. Today, I have a very special guest with me today, Grishna Pujini. Hopefully, I got it right, Grishna. I always get it like slightly off. But
That's okay.
hopefully I got it right, Krishna. And Krishna is a high achieving professional woman. I can tell you that. I can share just a little bit about Krishna before I hand it over to Krishna to share a little bit about herself, but I am impressed. She is a tenured professor and she has a PhD in electrical engineering. So she is up there as a high achieving professional woman. And today, it's not necessarily about professional women or that high achieving that we're going to be talking about, but some myths around, feeling better and also aging, right? And Grishna is going to be able to tell us more about that today because she has done some studying. So, Grishna, do you want to share a little bit about your background? I mean, I've done a little, but I'd love for you to share, how you decided to come into the work that you're doing today.
Thank you, Janine, and thank you for having me here. I'm so excited. And yes, I am, as you mentioned, I have a PhD in electrical engineering. I was invited to United States to teach at university. I earned very quickly tenure position, and I could be there to the end of my life. But I was starting being very interested in possibility of maybe stopping, slowing down, or even reversing the aging process because I was not getting any younger, right? So I decided to really pay attention. And so I left my tenure position, and I am right now helping people to feel and look at least 10 years younger and not, avoiding joint replacements, plastic surgeries. I personally reversed my age by 15 years. I'm right now 71 years old, and nobody tells me, that this is my, that I look that age.
You look very young.
Meet me, in person. And the same with my movements, and I exercise and the whole system. So I created the whole system to help, especially women, especially professional women who are working so hard. And it is so important for us to look good and to feel good.
Yeah. So, Grishna, I know that you're also a board certified functional health coach, right?
No, I'm a functional nutritionist.
Sorry. I got it wrong there. So you're a board certified functional nutritional coach, right?
Correct.
And as part of that, one of the things that I've been seeing a lot is that there are all these things that people say you need to do in order to feel younger and get better in terms of if you've got pain in your body and that. So I wanted to talk about some of those myths today because I know you with your background, you'll be able to clear those myths out so people can actually start knowing the truth and feeling younger and looking younger and having that same process that you went through. Like you're 71 and boy, you don't look 71. So one of the first ones I wanted to ask you about, Krishna, is, why is it that collagen powder doesn't really work? Like, so many people out there right now, you see it all over the news and everything, take collagen powder. Why does it not work?
Well, let me explain more, maybe a little longer, because it's so important. First of all, there are many, many collagens in the body. And there is a collagen 1, collagen 2, and collagen 3 are the main types of collagen. And collagen 1 is abundant in your bones, tendons, provide you strength and flexibility. Collagen number 2 is in your joints. That's very important. And collagen number 3 is in the blood vessels and other organs, and really providing the whole integrity in our bodies. So it all depends what is your purpose. So type 1 collagen is usually hydrolyzed and is derived from porcine skin or bovine hide or eggshell membrane or fish. Okay. And this type of collagen is commonly sold as bone broth or collagen powder. Okay. Now, collagen 2, which is so important for our bones, is not, normally it's not hydrolyzed. What it means hydrolyzed? It means that the molecule is small enough that our body can absorb it. So if it's not hydrolyzed, so imagine huge molecule coming to our body, doesn't go through, right?
Yeah.
And finally, the number 3 is also hydrolyzed and derived from the bovine sources. So now let's go back to the powder. Any collagen that needs to be digested, so that means that it has to go through the stomach acids.
Yes.
It's going to be dissolved there, and it's not going to work. That's why.
Okay.
So that is the reason why the people will not tell you. I mean, the manufacturers, it little bit that's why there is a debate. Collagen works or collagen doesn't work. You know, it depends which collagen. And that is so important to know how you choose the right collagen on the market. So,
can
I
ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, the second thing is vegan collagen. A lot of people, I had a lot of debates. Oh, we have vegan collagen. There is no such a thing as vegan collagen. It's really has no, the vegan collagen, it has no collagen in it, but it has something that may boost the collagen production in the body in a little bit. It's never going to do a lot, but like, for example, vitamin C, right? So this is also. And finally, there is one collagen, which is the liquid biocell, that actually has, this is a new generation of the collagen that actually has in it, you know, it's bioidentical with our body and has collagen 2, which is hydrolyzed. So this one is going to rebuild your joints, and at the same time, it generates in your body the collagen 1 and 3, so it rebuilds your skin and rebuilds your joints. So this is now, when somebody says, I just want for my skin, well, you can go with collagen 1, right? Because that would help your skin. But if you want for entire body, which is actually bioidentical with your body, so it rebuilds not only your joints, but also your skin, your hair, your nails, everything. You look great and you feel great at the same time because you get flexibility. Then we need this type of collagen. So this is the myth.
So the real myth is that it's important for you to be able to identify the type of collagen that you actually need and take the collagen that is relevant for the particular condition that you have. And what I'm hearing is that biocollagen is the best because it's like a replication of our bodies, and therefore it has all the collagens in, or mostly collagen 2, but creates collagen 1 and 3 so that your body can regenerate the way it should.
Yes, that's correct. We cannot, you see, a lot of people try to do the mixtures. The mixture is never as good as nature. This comes from the nature. It's the nature already created the mixture. And the other amazing myth is how much collagen you have in we have more collagen in our product. Remember, it's not about how much collagen. It is like you ever bake a cake? And I would tell you, okay, so give more flour, the cake will be better. No, it's the proportions. It's all together has to be something that mirrors our body so our body can understand it and absorb it. Then it works. Then it works. Body says, yeah, I'm losing it, just give it to me and start rebuilding because our body can rebuild itself.
Yes.
So we just need to give the right components in the body to rebuild itself. And this is so important. So remember, check the clinical studies. Don't listen to the anecdotes. A lot of people have big companies have a lot of big budgets to have advertising budgets, and they try to push some collagens that really might not work. So, or other products, as a matter of. So that's what. Yeah. So look at the clinical studies. Just don't go just based on anecdotes or some supermodel says, okay, do this, because that's advertising, and they may win in advertising, but they will not win in the quality of the product.
So, thanks, Krishna, for sharing that. And I think it's really useful to understand that it's not necessarily how much collagen, but having the right collagen and having the collagen in terms of the bio that actually mirrors your body so that the body can actually use the collagen.
So that means there are more things than collagen there. Yes. There is hyaluronic acid, there is chondroitic sulfate, there is other glycosaminoglycans, and they have to be all together in the right proportion, mirroring how our body is built. Then our body can understand it and rebuild itself.
Awesome. That's fantastic. So another thing that I want to ask is, a lot of people think that, you have to do more knee exercises in order to rebuild the knee if you've got knee pain or that. So can you talk a little bit about that? I mean, I know knee exercise is important.
Yes, Janine, I'm so excited that you asked me that question because I have that question over and over because, my knee hurts, so I need to, what kind of exercises for knee I have to do? You have to understand, you do not exercise for knee. You have to exercise actually, believe it or not. First of all, the most important is correct your posture. That's number one. Because the knee, if it hurts, very often is because of your posture. So any exercises, sometimes you go to gym and you exercise a lot, but you don't have the right position, then you may hurt yourself. So invest in a coach, at least for the few first lessons, so that you have the right position. Next, you have to activate your glutes and your hip abductors. This is very, very important for your knee, so you do special exercises. We have them here. Of course, I'm not going to show you here or discuss, but that's what we have. Build up the range of hamstring strength. This is hamstrings, very, very important. The exercising for flexibility also and strength. The next one, hip mobility, believe it or not, this is the biggest one for your knees. You have to control and there are different exercises for your hips. And then after this, slowly, you can add a little bit load capacity. For example, you can stay against the wall and the lower and just, like sitting on a chair, but you have no chair, okay? Yes, so do something like this. And very, very important, believe it or not, ankle mobility and your feet, exercise for your feet. That's for your knees.
So what I'm hearing, Krishna, is it's pretty amazing. Like if you've got knee injury or knee pain, that is maybe not necessarily the actual problem. Where you need to work on is actually either your glutes or your hips or your ankles or your feet, so that you can actually strengthen those muscles. And as you work and strengthen those muscles, you'll find that your knees will not actually be painful anymore.
Exactly.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow. Thanks for sharing that.
Connected.
Yes.
We cannot just exercise for your, one joint. We are all connected. And for knee, it's very important because knee is stable joint. It's not a moving joint, really, in the sense for flexibility. It's a stable, give you stability. So you need to exercise the other joints who are connecting to that. Yeah. And that's very important. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That's really helpful. So the last one I really wanted to talk about was, a lot of people talk about joint replacement, and they think that joint replacement is going to solve their problems.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about that? And, is that a myth, or is that true that, by replacing your joints, you will in fact get better, or is it a myth?
Well, Janine, are you ready to keep replacing all your joints in your body? Because
no.
Really, joint replacement is not solving your problem. So let's ask yourself, what is your problem? Your problem is the generation of the connective tissue. So if this is the problem, then what is the obvious solution? Rebuild the connective tissue, correct? So now let's ask yourself how the connective tissue is how it's built. Well, the main three components are collagen, hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, right? So it means that if we can put back those components in that body that we are losing about 2% each year, then your body can take over and start rebuilding the connective tissue. So the most important is that synovial fluid, to rebuild synovial fluid in your joint, because synovial fluid is like oil. How far you can go in a car without oil?
Not very far.
Exactly. And this is exactly what happens with your body, because you are going to have no synovial fluid, you have bone on bone, you destroy your cartilage, and then you have pain, right?
Okay.
So if you can rebuild the synovial fluid through that, replacing hyaluronic acid, and then the hyaluronic acid, doctors start to inject. You go to the dermatologist, maybe they can inject under your skin, but these are all fillers.
Wow.
What we have the only one on the market that have optimized size, not too small, not too large, optimized size of hyaluronic acid that actually our body can absorb. And then if it can absorb, it can put in the place where it's needed. And that's, so you replace your joint. So what happens? You didn't solve the problem. So very soon there will be another joint, and there will be another joint, and there will be your gums, and there will be your eyes, and then your hair starts falling apart, right? So this is not the road that we would like to take, if possible. So through replenishing, rebuilding the connective tissue, taking care of your gut, taking care of your mind, optimizing your hormones, and we have also optimizing hormones with no hormones. Okay, so if you talk to me about all this, we put the package all together so that you can attack that problem from the old side, and then you can start solving the problems instead of just putting patches everywhere and hoping for the best.
So makes so much sense, Krishna. What you're saying is, it's always going down to the root cause and solving the root cause, and then you'll have the problem solved. It's like the same as if you've got a pimple on your hand, right? If you take the head out of the pimple will go away, but you have to actually do that and find the root cause. So, you as a certified functional nutritional coach, you actually help people to do that. And what you've shared in terms of these myths, like some of them, I'm like, wow, I didn't know these things. And it really is enlightening and makes me really think now. So I'm sure a lot of people out there are saying to me, wow, I need to speak to Krishna more and learn more about this, because this is so important, because they're either experiencing pain, or their skin is not good, or they're stressed, and they really want to just start feeling better and younger. Like you don't look 71 at all. So how can people get a hold of you, Krishna?
Well, the best way is to text me or call me, but the best is to text me because I'm pretty busy. So to get me on the phone, it's not so easy unless you have an appointment. So you can text me at 561-350-0096. Or you can schedule a meeting by going meetme.so/be well. So these are the two ways that the easiest way to get in touch with us.
Okay, so I think that you heard that I didn't actually manage to write it all down, but I will put it in the comments as well for you to reach out to Krishna, learn more. If you're experiencing pain or you want to feel younger and look younger, look at Krishna. She's 71, and boy, she does not look like she's 71. She is a professional. She is now a nutritional, I always get this right, so I have to make sure I've written it down, a certified functional nutritional coach. So make sure you get in touch with her so you can learn about what is real and what is true and avoid the myths so you can get results that you want in terms of your health, in your body, and get rid of the pains that you're experiencing, or start to feel and look younger. So Krishna, thanks very much for joining me. I really appreciate your time, and look forward to speaking to you again, and look forward to, great to see everybody here. Thanks very much for joining me.
This was my pleasure. And as you see, I'm so excited about this topic and to help everybody who needs help. So just thank you, Janine, very, very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Everybody else, take care wherever you are. Have an amazing day, and bye for now.
Bye.